Haven't seen too much of Chad Reed, so what have you been doing for the last couple of months, man?
Man, I've been kind of busy. I'm somewhat more busy than when I have been racing. Just doing a lot of stuff. In Australia with some cars, and working with my Australian Supercross Championship down there, and trying to get dates and stadiums and all that fun stuff that you sit on the couch and you go, man, why is Live Nation going here, there, everywhere, and this date and this date? But I'm kind of finding out why. But so it's been fun, and just been riding every once in a while, and waiting for the new bikes, and got ready for Motocross the Nations and did that, and then been testing a little bit for this.
Okay, so where is your program right now? I mean, are you aiming at Anaheim 1? Have you been doing work preparing for this race, or are you just kind of getting back into the swing of things right now?
No, I'm here to win. I think it's been a great off season for me. I've had some good times, and but I'm ready. I'm ready to go back to work. And we've been working pretty hard on the bike and myself, and it's looking pretty good. We've made some improvements, and that's why we're here this weekend. I think we've got to a point where we need to go race and find out what's next for us.
Chad, does it present a problem like, Friday night the track's going to be one way and then Saturday night it's going to be a completely different track? Is it hard to get acclimated to a track in such a short time?
For me, I'm all for it. I wish they'd do that. Do practice on one track, change it up for the race. I get bored too easy, so I don't know, my attention span's a little too short. But for me, it's the more variety, the better. I love the idea. It'll be the first time that I'm back here that they've been doing that. Every other year that I've been here, it's just the same track both nights, and it's a long night on Friday, and then you get up Saturday morning, and it's just kind of repeat and go through the motions again. So I'm excited to come back on Saturday night with a new track and some new things with the bike. Yamaha only has a certain amount of parts, so me and GL are kind of trading off this weekend on some things. So he'll have some things Friday night, and I'll have some things Saturday night.
This will be the first time that you're going to compete in the fastest lap. Are you looking forward to something like that? It's only you out on the track, nobody else. You get to lay down the fastest track and one step closer to that trifecta. Yeah,
I think it's going to be fun. I think, like Red Dog said, it's fun to go out there and just lay down that perfect lap. I think, whether we're back in Florida or whatever, I think we all like to get out there and flex a little bit and show who can go down and lay down a good lap. So I think it's going to be a good feeling, to come in and be the only guy on the track with, a stadium full of fans. And I think it's going to be exciting. I like it. I enjoy, laying down one lap. You can just go out there and pin it. So first time for me doing that, and first time at US Open with the four-stroke and all that. So I think it's gonna be exciting. It'll be neat to come back, and I love this race. It's a lot what I grew up in Australia with the really tight small tracks, and like I said, I've always done well. I've won twice, and looking for a third.
Talk about riding on a smaller track, and what's that like? You've actually had a few years where you haven't even done it, but I'm sure you remember well what it was like a couple years ago.
Yeah, I love it. This is what I grew up on. I've been racing Supercross since I was 12 years old on an 80, and they were just like this and smaller, and we didn't have the luxury of going outside the stadium. So it's going to be cool, and I think on tight tracks, I just like I said, I grew up on it, so I think my style kind of suits it, and yeah, it's going to be fun. I love Vegas. Anytime to come to Vegas is a good excuse.
Same thing I asked Timmy now. A couple weeks ago, you were at a race where you, I guess, weren't super 100% prepared. I don't know how much work you can do between now and then. Do you look at this as a race to come out and win, or is this just a stepping stone to 2008?
No, this is an important race. I need to win. I need to, validate what I'm feeling on the bike, and I'm looking forward to it. I just can't wait to get out there and go race, to be honest. It's been a long time since I've been on a Supercross track and felt good. And at this point on the Yamaha track, I feel good, and we'll see how we go this weekend.